Welcome to War India News Hour. Checkpoint Research issues its 2022 cybersecurity predictions. Let's see what it has to say. With 1 out of 61 organizations impacted by ransomware each week, with this stating that supply chain cyber attacks will become more common and proliferate next year. Expect ransom demanded by hackers to break records next year. Secondly, the mobile malware attacks will increase as mobile wallets and mobile payment platforms are used more frequently, and the cryptocurrency is anticipated to become a focal point for cyber attacks. The Checkpoint Cybersecurity Predictions for 2022 says, Checkpoint Research believes that supply chain attacks will become more common and governments will begin to establish regulations to address these attacks and protect networks. They will also look into collaborating with the private sectors as well as other countries to identify and target more threat groups operating on a global and regional scale. Supply chain attackers take advantage of a lack of monitoring within an organization's environment. They can be used to perform any type of cyber attacks such as data breaches and malware infections. Going into 2022, we will see an increase in data breaches that will be larger in scale. These breaches will also have the potential to cost organizations and governments more to recover. In May 2021, the US insurance giant paid $40 million in ransom to hackers. This was a record, and we can expect ransom demanded by attackers to increase in 2022. The report states, as mobile wallets and mobile payment platforms are used more frequently, cybercriminals will evolve and adapt their techniques to exploit the growing reliance on mobile devices. Secondly, cryptocurrency to become a focal point for cyber attackers globally, as reports of stolen crypto wallets triggered by free airdropped NFTs become more frequent. In 2022, we can expect to see an increase in cryptocurrency-related attacks. Going forward, attackers to leverage vulnerabilities in microservices to launch large-scale attacks. With microservices becoming the leading method for application development and microservices architecture being embraced by cloud service providers, attackers are using vulnerabilities found in microservices to launch their attacks. We can also expect to see large-scale attacks targeting CSPs. Secondly, the attackers to weaponize deepfake technologies. Threat actors will use deepfake social engineering attacks to gain permission and access sensitive data. Finally, penetration tools continue to grow. Hackers will increasingly use penetration tools to customize attacks in real time and to live and work within victim networks. To stay ahead of threats, organizations must be proactive and leave no part of their attack surface unprotected or unmonitored, or they risk becoming the next victim of sophisticated targeted attacks. Let's look into today's headlines in War India. Government sends 202 notices to e-commerce firms for violating country of origin rule. The government issued 202 notices to e-commerce players for incorrect declaration of country of origin on products on their platforms in the last 1 year. The maximum number of such violations were found with respect to electronic appliances, followed by clothing and home products. Another 15 notices were issued for incorrect expiry date, charging more than MRP and other reasons. However, the Consumer Affairs Ministry did not disclose the names of the e-commerce players to whom the notices were issued. Microsoft reveals that the Russian-backed hackers were behind the SolarWinds breach Nobelium. Microsoft revealed that the Russian-backed hackers were behind the sprawling SolarWinds breach known as Nobelium have targeted at least 140 companies. Nobelium is in search of its next carrier. The company SolarWinds was just the carrier for Nobelium to reach a larger audience. Nobelium quickly learned that a company like SolarWinds can open doors into infiltrating its target audience. The target audience being federal agencies, cybersecurity companies, IT companies, and more. Visa invests $5 million into Neobank Open and valued at $500 million. Visa has finished a $5 million investment in Open, part of the Neobank's Series C fundraise. Open offers small and medium-sized businesses a business account which includes digital banking, payments, invoicing and automated bookkeeping. Open is looking to get unicorn status. The company wants to keep an edge over the neobank space currently made up of other companies like Razorpay, Khatabook, Jupiter and FI, allowing digital banking for individual customers and smaller companies. This funding round of Open is valued at $500 million. Data of over 3 million coin market cap users breached. Data of over 3 million coin market cap, that is CMC users, was leaked earlier in this October as per the crypto tracker. Every day, over 27 million people from the US, India and Japan, among other nations, visit the platform to price, track and stay updated on cryptocurrency. This data breach comes at a time when cyber attackers specifically targeting the crypto community are rising in numbers worldwide. The 3,117,548 CMC registered email addresses of the users were unlawfully obtained and uploaded on hacking forums by nefarious cyber criminals on October 12th. Crypto Potato reported earlier this week, and these email IDs are now being traded on the dark web. Policybazaar to come out with Rs 5,826 crores IPO on November 1st. PB Fintech Limited, which operates an online insurance platform Policybazaar and credit comparison portal Paisabazaar, on Tuesday fixed a price band of Rs 940 to 980 a share for its Rs 5,826 crore initial share sale. The 3-day initial public offering will open for subscription on November 1st and conclude on November 3rd, the company said. The issue size is 6 crores 7,30,265 shares with a face value of Rs 2 each. Through the IPO, the company will raise an amount of around Rs 5,826 crores. That's it for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Hour. You can download the War India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.